So I'm back with another part. I think this is part 5 of this character creation series. I'm on the hair now, and I guess there's not really much to say about it other than the fact that I polymodel my hair, which is weird. Most people at this point would rather, I guess, sculpt the hair or use curves. I think I've talked about this before on one of my streams or videos, but I don't like using curves for like modeling poly hair and then like converting that into a mesh. It's a workflow that I'm uncomfortable with to a degree. But to sum it all up, I guess the way I'm planning on working on this hair is that the first part, as you will see, which is this front part that has like a padding in the middle, just going to mirror that and divide it into like 2 or 3 sections, like divide the whole process of making hair into 2 or 3 sections. And then I'm going to take another, I think maybe cube, subdivide it a bunch of times, and then use that for the back of the hair. And I'm going to model strands that attach to that part of the hair from that cube just by making extrusions. So yeah, the process is actually quite simplified, so there's not really much that goes into this part. When it comes to detailing, like making fake strands or anything like that, again, like I mentioned, I'm going to use multi-resolution sculpting. So yeah, it won't be part of this video, that will come in the near future. And normally when I make hair in 3D, I like to combine that process with making eyebrows and eyelashes. So I guess maybe on the next part, that's when I'll do that, or maybe I might just do it now and just get it over with, but it will delay the video a significant amount of time. So yeah, if you are invested in this series, sorry about that. Also, speaking of like being invested in the series, I got one comment on my previous video where someone mentioned that my audio is too low, and I think I mentioned that my living situation has changed. Therefore, certain things that I used to record, I don't have anymore. Like I have a PC that I don't have access to anymore, and also I don't have access to my microphone. I'm currently recording this audio on my cell phone, and then I'm going to transfer it to my laptop. Even with my laptop, like it's not as powerful. I think I mentioned this before. This is why I don't even record my videos in 60 FPS anymore. It's always 30, I think. So yeah, it's 30 FPS at 1080p. But yeah, so if you're wondering why like the quality sort of dipped when it comes to the production of my videos, that's why. But I don't know, like a lot of people really haven't mentioned that part yet, so I guess it doesn't matter much. But when it comes to the audio part, I record my videos with Blender, or I edit my videos with Blender. So with that being said, I think I'll just maybe try and increase the volume of my voice recording and see how that works. Hopefully it doesn't distort the audio and you can hear me perfectly. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of those things where it's like you live and you learn, and you gotta use what you have, so this is what I have at the moment. So yeah, I mean, other than that, just gonna let the process play out. Again, just wanted to mention that and also address the whole audio thing in case you guys were wondering. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Also, another thing about the hair, the shape is not coming out how I wanted to, but considering the fact that she's wearing a hat and also I can't see all the angles perfectly, I guess it's a good thing that she's wearing a hat, because like at least it will hide some of the imperfections. So yeah, I mean, I guess there's that. But other than all the modeling stuff and the recording audio stuff, there's not much to say. So I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, help the channel grow. Like I said, if you want to support me, that's the best way you can do it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.